because that season's in full swing right now. From road trips to beach vacations, it's really time to start planning something if you haven't already.
There's science behind taking a break. Psychologist Dr. Laura Saunders from the Hartford Healthcare Institute of Living is checking in with us right now for a little free therapy on this Thursday. Good morning, Doc. How are you?
Good morning. Hello, friends. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve for the ever optimistic Nicole. And yes, we are talking about vacations and really how important they are for families. And I'm not even talking about expensive vacations. It could be staycations. It could be you're taking a week off from work and you are, doing day trips or planning a fun little camping trip in your backyard, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just needs to be different.
I love that. And I love how you mentioned staycations too. And it's not just even the adults that needed a vacation, if they're working outside of the home, but it's really even good for the kids. What are some of the benefits when we do all go on vacation or have a staycation?
So I'm generally preaching about structure and routine for young people, right? It's very good for them. But every once in a while, breaking out of the structure and routine, doing things differently, getting up a little early or sleeping in a little bit, doing something different, it just changes things up for your brain. We've talked about the summer slide where kids sort of slide down in their academic skills all summer because they don't get stimulated. But sometimes a little vacation or staycation is a way to stimulate your brain, include a little history lesson, Mystic Aquarium, going to the beach, going to a lake, whatever it is. It really just kind of changes up the routine a little bit and stimulates your brain.
I can't remember my passwords when I get back from vacation, but yet you're telling me that it does increase our productivity?
Well, I said it increases productivity for some of us, but once you get over that little the passwords, we come back and we feel refreshed. Sometimes we feel like, okay, I'm working for my next vacation, but that's even still creates purpose. So the more we can take breaks, the better we can get ourselves re-energized. And that also means taking real breaks, not carrying our devices around with us wherever we're going, or our laptops, and spending hours a day working while we're on vacation. Our kids and our families really need to know that we're giving them our time and attention.
It's like you're in my Instagram algorithm right now, Doc. I've been seeing so much about how we carry our phones around to go in every single room now, and that if we are not like divorcing from our phones every second, our kids are feeling a little bit like, wow, I'm not first priority. And that could have some serious ramifications down the road, which could probably be another segment to talk to you about. But more importantly, I mean, we're trying to focus on our kids and really promote that bonding too, right? Because we're so overscheduled in life these days.
Right. We're overscheduled. We're overstimulated at times. So, and remember, it's not just what we tell our kids, get off screens and take away some electronics. It's what we model for them. So we really do need to model putting aside our electronics, our phones and our laptops and other things, and doing things together. There's honestly nothing greater than like watching a movie or watching a show together and then talking about the show. That creates a bonding and connective experience. So it's really doing things differently, taking some vacation time to do things differently, create connections and memories. And honestly, misadventures are just as good as adventures.
I like that.
And traveling makes us smarter, new experiences?
Yeah, I mean, it's additional stimulation. It's teaching people to slide a little bit out of their routines. So it does create the purpose of being more adaptable. And you see and do new things, and so it's stimulating.
And let's get back to the misadventures and how that can actually be a positive thing. You're saying that, having the travel, it can take our children and teach them how to be flexible, and even the adults too, when we're kind of forced out of our comfort zones a little bit, right?
Right. If we all think back to our childhoods and family vacations and other things, we remember as much the things that went wrong or the things, that we can laugh about now. They didn't always feel so good at the time. The things that went wrong, the misadventures, they're as much the learning experiences. And remember, it's about communication. We're all talking about what's going on. We're hopefully working together. We're planning together. So think about all the different things and the memories that you have from your childhoods. And that's what we're creating for our families.
Thanks, Doc. So appreciate your time.
Have a great day.
You too.
You too. All right, that's good. I have a girlfriend that's literally starting to save for travel.